Hi everyone! So here is my poison apple glitter deco donut. If you want to see how I did it, just keep watching. So to start off, all you're going to need is a squishy that you don't mind covering and basically making it look nothing like it did before. This one is just one of those reproduction ones that I have for the purpose of this tutorial, but if you have a super defective squishy or one that you just don't really like anymore, you're going to start off with that. Next thing we're going to need is the color red, and I suggest use a lot of it because we're covering the whole face of the donut in red, so I always get these really large 4 fluid ounces puffy paints just because the really tiny ones, I go through them so quickly. And I never really throw away my bottles because I use them to mix and make other paint colors in the future. So just a little tip. So all we're going to do is completely cover the whole face of the donut, including the bow, in red. Now once your whole donut is red, we are going to wait for this to dry. If you are impatient like me, you can use a hairdryer or an embossing gun and lightly go over this surface. Try not to do it too close or else you're going to spray the paint everywhere. That will help dry up the paint a lot quicker. Okay, so now that it is fully dry, we are going to start on the tricky part. So basically it comes out different every single time, and for me the technique on doing the eyes and the nose is you always want to go bigger, because if you want to make them smaller you can always like adjust it, but if you go too small you can't really make it bigger without making so much of a mess. So there's not really a huge technique on it, kind of just hand draw it yourself, kind of see what you're going for, and then just hope it turns out good. So let's just go ahead and do it. Get your green ready and start decorating. So now that you've got your poison apple drippy face kind of mapped out, you're going to have to be patient once more and wait for this layer to completely dry. And like I said, if you're impatient like me, you can use a hairdryer or an embossing gun. Okay, so now that your donut is dry fully, you are going to need a few things, so let's just go through what you're going to need. You're going to need your finished decoing donut. Now, if you are just not really a glitter fan, you can leave it at this and you have a lovely poison apple donut. But if you are like me and you're obsessed with everything that's sparkly and glittery, and it's always better if you add glitter, these are the things you're going to need. Some little clear cups, one for each of the different color glitters you're going to use. So we're going to use 2 cups. Red glitter of your choice for the red part, green glitter of your choice for the green part, some Mod Podge in the gloss version, and some kind of stirring stick. This one is just a needle felting needle, but I use the end to stir the glitter in the Mod Podge as well as distribute it onto the donut. So in each one of the cups, you're going to take your desired color glitter, and you can also do a mixed glitter. You don't have to just do one, but for this video, I'm just going to do one color of red. So that color. And this green is a mixed color already inside of it, so it's got like 3 different color greens in here. So we're also going to be pouring that into the cup in a decent amount, not too much, not too little. Next, you're going to be choosing a color to start with, and I'm going to start with green. We're going to get our Mod Podge, and we're going to pour it in here. Now, you don't have to use very, very much, so maybe like a little dollop or so. And as you can see, we just have a big clump of glitter. You're going to use the end of your stick, a toothpick, or anything like that. And we're just going to mix it, mix it, mix it. So next thing we're going to do is just start taking the Mod Podge and basically going over any part that we painted green. So use the little stick part that you started with to just lightly go over any place that you already covered green. And the Mod Podge is relatively thick, so you don't have to really worry about it like dripping places that it's not supposed to go. Just be kind of accurate, because wherever you do put this, it will dry with that color glitter over it. And this part takes a little bit of time to dry, so like I said, go over with an embossing gun if you're impatient like me, or you can just wait till 4 to 6 hours after you do it to start on the red, because we're going to be doing a 2 glitter process. So it looks a little weird now because it's all like frothy and white looking, but once the Mod Podge dries completely clear, you'll be able to see all the glitter underneath it. So just let this layer dry. If you're impatient like me, go put it under the embossing gun. So this was like 15 minutes under the embossing gun instead of like 4 to 6 hours waiting for it to dry. It's still not fully dry, but I can touch it without it messing up. But it will be even shinier when it's like fully 100% dry. So next thing we're going to do is mix the red color. Yay! We got our red cup with red glitter. Remember, you can mix your own magical sparkly creation. Our Mod Podge, we're going to pour a little bit of a dollop this time. We got our red glitter and the Mod Podge. Stir that bad boy up until everything's all incorporated. Okay, so now you got to be careful because the red parts are a little bit more detailed than the green parts. Like, you have to try to fit the red in the places without going over the green glitter. So let's just be extra careful and start that process. So now that you've covered all the red places in red glitter, if you accidentally touched red glitter on some green places, just go over with the green glitter and start the drying process all over again. I guess I will see you guys in 15 minutes. Yay! So it's pretty much all done. Just give it another 24 hours before it is fully dry, and probably before you do any major squishing. But yes, I hope you guys liked this poison apple tutorial. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and comment down below what you would like to see next. I love you guys so much. Thank you. Bye.